and gentlemen, thank you very much. An estate agent cheered onto the stage. Hey. And let's face it, anyone who can sell a house in this market deserves a cheer. I thought it's probably a good idea to be nice to you tonight, because apparently you lot are the only people in the island with any money left. And can I just say how nice it is to see so many South Africans here tonight? And thank you. And judging by the look of some of you, proof, if you needed it, just how easy it is to get bail over there. And ladies, I know what you're thinking. Ben Affleck. Argo. Now I should say, I should say a word about my fellow contestants tonight. It takes a lot to kind of get up here. Advocate Alison Ozan, she was telling me before how much she's looking forward to having her office raided because she wants to retire. And Deputy Stewart, Minister of Commerce and Employment, leading by example. This man puts hundreds of thousands of his own money into the economy of the island with his daily visits to the tanning salons of Guernsey. And I have to say, he's looking well on it. He's looking really trim at the moment. Apparently this is all down to a new fitness regime. Every morning he wakes up and he jogs from town to St Sampson's. He calls it the Kev Run. And John Gollop, what can you say about John? I love John, and if I had my way, I would create a new role for him in government, and that role would be Minister for sorting out things that Guernsey does that are particularly shit. Rather than doing things that are shit, that's the Environment Department. Now, the first thing I would get John to do is I'd get him to set up a working party to create a new national anthem for Guernsey. And ladies and gentlemen, Guernsey does in fact already have a national anthem. It's called Sania Cherie. And it's a very unusual national anthem for two reasons. No one knows the bloody words, and no one knows the bloody tune. Even Sark have got a new national anthem. It's called God Save the Barclay Twins, We'd Be Screwed Without Their Money. Now, there's been a lot of talk recently about reviving Guernsey French, and I think that is a fantastic idea. But what about these guys taking an example in the States? And I think from now on, all States meetings should be held in Guernsey French. Picture the scene at the next States meetings. They're all getting up there, ready to make their speeches. There's an interpreter on hand with headphones on, a little bit like the United Nations, and presumably there to translate for the two listeners on Radio Guernsey. Now, first up, making his inaugural speech to the States in Guernsey French, Deputy Dave Jones. Photo. Bugger this. I struggle with English, never mind bloody Guernsey French. And then, of course, Roger Perot. Et son nom? Ça va bien. At last, they've given me a job. And then Deputy Kev. Quand Chopin, et Marie-Laure, moi. Cool. That Mary-Lo's got a fine pair of BAs. And last but not least, the Chief Minister himself approaches the microphone. Gollop. The force is strong in you, young Gollop. Join me. Together we can rule the bailiwick. Now, your world of finance is pretty alien to me. To be honest, I was chatting to someone before and I got the GFSC mixed up with Guernsey FC. Now, Horace Camp, he said to me, look, think of them as two teams. One an attack-minded team, full of pace, passion, and great ambassadors for the island. The other, an ultra-defensive unit who don't take any risks and are prone to score a few own goals. I can say that, you can't. Now, talk about Guernsey FC. I've got to admit, I'm a big fan of theirs, and I think I've worked out the secret to their success. And it's all down to the genes. 150 years ago, the average height of a Guernseyman, 4'11". The average height of the Guernsey FC team in 2013, 4'11". And you've got to go along and see this. It's something to behold. I went along to the first game, and you have these giants from England, and these little green diddy oompa loompa people from Guernsey. And they do that a bit at the beginning when they all shake hands. You have these giants, and they go along the line and go, good luck, mate, good luck, mate, good luck, mate. You the mascot today? Have a good day, son. Good luck, mate, good luck, mate. And then the English boys, the giants, they all get in a huddle and go, it's men against babies, boys. We're going to boot them off the park. But what they don't legislate for are the tactics of the diddy green oompa loompa people. The game kicks off and they attack in fours, and they always go after the biggest player, the one at the back. Two goes towards him to the side, another one at the back, pinches his ass, and when he turns around, another one comes to the front, headbutts him in the toilet parts, and he goes down like a sack of spuds. And it's like a scene from Gulliver's Travels. All of a sudden, thousands of diddy people descend on the giant, and they hammer him down with pegs and ropes until he can't get up. Then they rush on and score. Anyway, when they're about 5-0 up, they bring on the substitutes. And it's always the same two substitutes. And their names are Winchy and Dyer. Winchy and Dyer. They sound like East End gangsters, but in fact, Winchy is 2'1", and Dyer is 2'2". And because all footballers have to have shit nicknames, Dyer's nickname is Desmond. Take your time with that one. Anyway, with a change of personnel, there's a change of tactics. Because Winchy and Dyer have the unique ability to run through their opponent's legs at extraordinary speed. What was that? What was that? Another 2 goals, game over. And you know the thing I really like about the club? You go to a game in England and referee comes off the pitch and they're calling it every name under the sun. You go to a Guernsey FC game, the referee has an absolute shocker. He comes off the pitch and they sing, "For he's a jolly good fellow." And the closest thing I've seen to football violence down there was a bloke wagging his finger at the guy in the canteen because it served him a cappuccino instead of a latte. And this is how upmarket the club is. You can go online now, and the best-selling item in the club shop is a cravat. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been great. Thank you very much indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Argo.